everyone, long time no see. I don't think I've picked up this vlogging camera since, honestly, it's nearly been a year. I think I did a little bit of vlogging when I started taking my ADHD meds back in February, and now it's January 2025, so I thought I'd pick up vlogging again. I used to do it where I would do a week on, a week off, so I'm going to see how far I get with it. Not going to put too much pressure on myself, but if you've been keeping up with recent events and you are a social media person, you will know that TikTok got banned in the US. Only for about 12 hours, and then thanks to Donald Trump, it came back. I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty details of it and what I think about it. I think that it gave people a bit of a shake-up, a bit of a scare. As much as I'm from the UK and it didn't disappear for me, a big chunk of my audience is American. So for me, I was thinking about my views, you know, the fact that my content is an income source for me, it is my job. I do prefer Instagram to TikTok. I feel like I can connect a lot more with my audience. But I was thinking about how brands and companies and whatever are gonna have to rethink the way that they do things, and then suddenly it came back after 12 hours. But I thought I'd pick up vlogging again, try and get back to doing YouTube. I'm not really a big fan of YouTube Shorts, even though it would just be easy for me to like re-upload my reels and stuff to here, but it's a completely different algorithm. It operates very differently. I find that just because I have a large following on other apps doesn't mean that it translates well over here, and it's not like you can just instantly monetize things. Like, I've never earned any money on YouTube other than the fact that I put an ad out. It's not like I have monetized my views. What have I got on this week? Today is a work from home day, tomorrow is a work from the office day. I now have a co-working space, so I go into an office and I do work. Yay! Wednesday, I'm doing pottery painting with my mum. Last year we made the pots, now we're going in to paint them. But one of my goals for this year was to put my phone down a little bit, read more. So I'm currently deep into The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I've read the Hunger Games trilogy again. I've read it so many times, and then I've read this, which personally I think you should read this last. It might be a prequel, but you're meant to read this after you've read the trilogy, because there are so many references and nods and things in there where you wouldn't understand them if you didn't read the trilogy first, and then you might think back to them if you were to read it the other way around. But it's different, it's very, very different. And I'm doing that in preparation for Sunrise on the Reaping, the 5th installment of the Hunger Games series. The book comes out a week after my birthday in March, so I am very excited for that. So I'm trying to get like a bit more into reading, putting my phone down, and I also want to be doing more creative things. I got some Lego for Christmas, so I want to sit and do that. I have really been catching up on my scrapbook, and I've basically finished a full scrapbook of 3 years of my life. I have scrapbooked since 2015, so I've been doing it for 10 years this year now. And the one that I've been working on for the last 3 years is now finished. Started it in 2022, ended it at the end of 2024, so it's 2022, 2023, 2024 all in there, and I finished it on the last page, so I was very happy about that. And yeah, I am working on a pretty big exciting project. The biggest project, like, this was my goal when I started making content, and I realized that I could make something of it. This was my goal, and I have reached it, and I'm working on it at the moment. It's not something that I'll be able to share for a long time, feeling like 2014 YouTubers saying that, but I am going to be documenting it along the way to eventually show the process of it becoming a thing. But it's very much creative, a lot of illustration involved, so it feels nice to pick up my iPad again. I don't know how much I'm going to show of everything that I'm doing. I just thought I'll do some weekly vlogs, see how I get on. For now though, I am just gonna sit and watch Silent Witness because I love January and I love when this is on the telly, so I'm gonna get on with that. Say hi, Waves! Hello! I got a new coffee machine. I trapped myself. It was on Amazon for £300, but I knew that it would go on sale. It went down to £135. Plus I had a voucher, so I got a £300 coffee machine for £85. I have not lost my barista skills. Woohoo! I mean, that is decaf. because I am on my medication. I can't have caffeine on my ADHD meds, but I love coffee so much, so I have to have decaf. Good morning everyone. Now I'm not gonna lie, didn't really film much yesterday. I basically just worked in the office all day and then I got a migraine because I had my headphones on all day. I basically just lay on the sofa all evening and had nothing to film. Today I am going pottery painting with my mum. Like I said, we made pots last year, end of last year, and now we are going to paint them. Excited. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to paint. To be honest, I can't really remember what I made. I'll take you along. I'm sure it's going to be fun. I gave River a brush and, well, it's safe to say that I need to do a big hoover. I'm doing a bit of a tidy this morning. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm doing a bit of a tidy this morning anyway because my mum's coming over and I want the flat to not be a fucking mess. So I'm going to change my bed sheets. I'm going to tidy the living room. I'm basically just going to get a load of stuff done that I wouldn't have the motivation to do anyway unless somebody was coming over. So I finished reading The Hunger Games and I'm having to tell myself to not just instantly read them again because I would, and I'm thinking about it because I've still got just under 2 months until the next one comes out and I think it's a good idea to read it directly beforehand. So maybe I'll read them again. This absolutely massive. It was on sale down from like £30 to £17 and I was like, I might as well get it because, well, it's going to save me so much money. It's huge. I've actually only just managed to get my skin to calm down. I got gifted some skincare because I went to the launch of this beauty store in Newcastle and I got gifted some skincare and it was skincare that I'd wanted to try, but I always forget that my skin doesn't like change, okay? I'm autistic. My skin clearly got the memo about change and for months I just felt like I was having breakouts and it was uncontrollable because I had tried some new stuff on my skin and I was trying to push through, but then I went back to my old skincare routine and it instantly calmed down. I've got a few breakouts now, but I think they're hormonal. But I'm always like, ooh, new skincare. No new skincare. Stick to what I know, which is incredibly gentle, incredibly unfragranced, not even the most expensive, just I use a lot of The Ordinary, either CeraVe or Cetaphil. They have really consistent textures, feel really nice on my skin. I honestly think that fragrance in skincare, I struggle with it more than like the consistency of it. Having something that smells like I've been using since I'm nearly 25, I've decided that moisturising after I get out of the shower is something that I should be doing every time because I want to look after my skin. But body moisturiser tends to have a lot of smell and I've been walking around being like, there's this smell following me and it's not my perfume and it's not bad, it's just unexpected, and it turns out it's my moisturiser. Smell really throws me off. I just find it so overwhelming, and skincare, a lot of it has this, especially the more expensive brands, like the bougie brands, they put these like scents in and I'm like, I don't want that on my skin, like surely it's an irritant. Anyway, that's my skincare rant over. I should probably do something about my hair. Oh my goodness. She's just so pretty. Even on a morning, you will wake me up and I'll be like, right, I'm awake now, but I'm gonna lie here, I'm gonna scroll for a bit or do some reading. Nah. She will come and like stand on my face or, you know, use me as like a hopscotch thing. Like, I get no peace and quiet once she knows I'm awake, because it's food time. It's my own fault for getting her in this routine, because she never used to have this routine. So I used to be able to have a lie-in, but not anymore. Oh, thank you, chicken. Painting pottery. We had a lovely time. My mum did like a strawberry kind of thing. She had to rush the last bit because she got too caught up doing her first one. I'm gonna sit here and I think I'm gonna start my cat Lego, so I'll let you know how I get on with that. I've got the Hunger Games on. Still got like the lasting effects of a migraine, but I have not been drinking enough recently. I don't know what it is, but it hit 2025 and I just stopped drinking properly, because last year my New Year's resolution was to drink more, and I did it. I really did it. I made sure to drink at least 1 big bottle of water a day, which is not enough, but as somebody that was hospitalized twice for dehydration as a child, it was great for me. Okay, but for some reason I've just lost the habit. I need to get back on that, because as somebody that suffers with migraines, it doesn't help. Also, these things are the best things since they just made ordinary custard creams. Okay, these are delicious. Well, this is what I've got so far. That's packet 1. Those could be paws, but I don't think they are. I think this is like the internal structure. Yeah. I think this looks more cat-like. I think I see. I have a cat bum. I have a cat bum and a belly. I'm a bit like, the fact that they chose red for like the inner parts. What a choice. What a choice. Good morning, everyone. You joined me in the exact same position as last night. I am carrying on with the Lego. Look, I've got a little headless cat. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm very excited to see how River is going to feel about this. She's a bit of an oblivious cat. She's not one of these cats that like gets a fright over everything. She doesn't pay attention enough. She's got a lot of toys that she literally doesn't care about. Something can be right in front of her and she won't see it. So as much as I could put this in front of her and it might be funny, I'm also conscious of the fact that I could put this in front of her and she will give it a sniff and walk away.
Stars shining bright above me. Night breezes seem to whisper. Sycamore tree.
Could just be the light.
Dream a little dreamer.
This one go pink. Oh my goodness.
Night breezes seem
Oh,
to
it's all light
whisper.
here. Hi everyone. Oh, good wakey to you as well. I totally forgot to vlog yesterday. Today is Saturday. Just not in the swing of it yet, you know. But today's Saturday. I'm running myself a bath. I'm gonna have a bath. Hello, chicken. I am a big bath person. I love a bath, but the problem is that I live in a block of flats and my upstairs neighbour is so loud. It literally It's like she's got bricks strapped to her feet and she just like goes running around the place. It's crazy. So it means that I can't really have a relaxing bath unless she's out. Funnily enough, she goes on holiday for like 6 months of the year, like spread out, if not more. So there's a positive to have a noisy neighbour who's actually out of the house a lot, because it means that for a big chunk of the year, I've got nobody living above me. When she's home, I can't wear my earbuds in the bath because obviously a bath is very hot, and it means that I can hear my pulse in my ear a lot, and that's not enjoyable. So I can only really have a bath when she's not in. And I heard her suitcase banging down the stairwell, meaning she's left. I got some Lush products in the Lush Boxing Day sale, so I'm going to use some of them. I'm very excited. I'm probably going to do some reading. She's sitting in the sunshine. Oh, she's stinky. She's so stinky. Yes. Cute. Got Descendants on the telly. Because I forgot to vlog, I forgot to show you this guy. Wow. And like I said, River just was not interested. She looked a little bit, she came over, she gave him a bit of a whack, but that's it. She genuinely could not care less, and I'm not shocked. Plan of mine was to bleach my hair today, but turns out I didn't buy the peroxide and I thought I had. Got the bleach powder, I just don't have the liquid peroxide to put in it. And you know when you've got a plan, I know we're all going to understand this based on my following. You know when you've got a plan in your head of things that you're going to get done, and then you can't do those things, and now I'm like, well, my whole day's ruined. And it's like, it's not. It's in no way ruined. But now it feels like I'm doing something wrong every time I'm doing something else that I wasn't planning on doing. I know we all understand. Also got invited to the Holland & Barrett store in Newcastle because they recently renovated it, and I picked up some of this matcha because this brand, Perfect Ted, they have some energy drinks that are powered by matcha caffeine instead of like whatever is in normal energy drinks, and they're owned by, like, I'm assuming the owners have ADHD because part of their brand is that it's like better energy and it works well for ADHDers. So I've picked up some of their matcha because I kind of want to try matcha. I feel like it's meant to be better, but to be honest, I kind of feel like it just tastes a bit like grass or bread. These are their energy drinks. Hey, I'm Marissa. I have ADHD and anxiety. I wanted to feel energized without the jitters or crashes, so I created a brain-boosting energy drink naturally rich in L-theanine and 80 milligrams of matcha green tea caffeine, which gives this. So I have tried these before. These are really lovely. I just haven't tried the actual matcha, so maybe I'll give it a go because I haven't had my ADHD meds today. I'm having a break day, which means that I can have caffeine. So do I have this or do I have an actual matcha? Let's make a matcha. Let's make a matcha together. It says put 60 ml of water in, pour matcha over water for tea, or milk for a latte. Okay, I could use my milk frother. So is this cold? Surely it's not cold water. It means hot water. I just know all the matcha girlies are like screaming at me right now, like they're gonna tell me I'm doing it wrong. It doesn't say hot water, and I feel like it should say hot water because surely it means hot water. There is absolutely no way that it means cold. Okay, I'm just gonna do it and see what happens. It smells like grass. Like it smells like hay fever. Like that smells like my pollen allergies. It smells like my intolerances. I'm gonna make it, and then if it needs like sugar or anything, or maybe like something, I don't fucking know, guys. I'm not an expert. Listen, I may not have made matcha before, okay, but at least I managed to get a heart in it. We're gonna ignore the mess around the sides, okay? I tried my best. Now we're gonna try it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm like, I'm very nervous about trying new things, like trying new foods and new drinks. It's a big fear for me, okay? Like, even though, like, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? What's the worst that's gonna happen? I'm not gonna like it. I'm gonna give it a go. I mean, it just is, isn't it? Like, there's no real massive flavour to it. Like, the reason I like coffee... Can you mix this with coffee? I feel like it defeats the purpose. Like, I like coffee because it's got a kick. It's like flavourful. It's like, yum. This, especially with the oat milk, it's basically just like warm milk but with a bit of like earth to it. Not bad, but I'm not sure it's something I would reach for. I'll finish it off because I want to like see if the caffeine hits me differently, if I feel different. Let me give it a go, guys. I'm gonna get in the bath. I got some Lush stuff and I got a bath bomb and I can't remember which one I got. The robot one. It's like the sleepy robot guy. Is it a robot? I don't know. Lush fans, tell me what this is. I think it's like the sleepy robot. Ooh. Yeah. Lovely. Oh, it's so pretty. I think iced matcha, but I don't have any ice because my freezer's tiny, and who has ice in winter? Not me. Unless you count like the build-up of ice in my freezer because it's basically broken and just gets really frosty, but I'm not going to use that in a drink. Like, objectively, it's not bad. It isn't really anything. And some people love matcha, They love it. I mean, there's also a very real possibility that I have made this completely wrong. It's green, it's mixed, and I know that there's like this little whisk that you can get for matcha, and people are very particular about how you use it, how you mix it properly, what you're meant to do with the care of the whisk. I think it's like made of bamboo. Is it made of bamboo? Yeah, I'm gonna have to get back to you on the matcha. So it's currently Wednesday on the following week. I completely forgot to end this vlog. Maybe it'll be the same next week. I don't know. Subscribe, like, follow, what do you say over on this app? I don't know. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.